Here we go.
I'm going to watch the Knicks. So our kids go to a play date, right? Both our kids, Madison and Logan, who is 23 and 21. And I guess when they were in the basement, they found a bloody condom.
A what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what they found in somebody's basement. So now when they come home, they feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, Mom, I found a bloody condom. There was a bloody condom in Pete's house.
Well, their friends had to tell them that it was a condom. So they were all together, and the kids all together discovered this. So the other kids had to tell our kids that it was a condom. And when they came home, they felt comfortable enough to ask. They're like, basically like, what's the meaning of this?
Right.
And I realized that I had to have the sex talk with them then, because the rest of the kids had conjured up all types of explanations with incorrect information and pure nonsense. So I'm like, I have to educate them, or else their friends are going to miseducate them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you continue.
So Gia sat them on the bed. I remember them coming in the bed, and we're laying in the bed. And I start hearing the sex conversation. Well, let me explain to you why somebody wear a condom and what sex is. And when you love somebody, I'm like,
They're 11 and maybe 9 at this time.
I'm not ready for that conversation at this time. So I said, babe, go ahead. Dad's going downstairs to clean up the dishes.
Right,
so
right.
Mom went down there and they sat there for hours and had a conversation on the bed. They got popcorn. I got them juice and sodas, and they had a conversation about it. Now, I was uncomfortable because I was just uncomfortable having a sex talk with my daughter. But it was just an uncomfortable conversation. But the fact that our kids were able enough to be comfortable enough to have that conversation was like anything else. Because I'm still waiting for the conversation about the birds and the bees with my dad now. My mom and dad has never taught me about the birds and the bees.
And just, it belonged to someone's older brother, right? From what I understand.
So it was the older brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a girlfriend over, and I guess it was that time of the month.
Yeah.
And they didn't discard.
Yeah, just to make sure we understand what happened.
Yes.
Why that?
Of course.
Right.
Do you remember any of the stories that the other kids had conjured up? Like, that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, look, we're gonna. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
What did they come up
It was like, if you really want to know, one of the kids said, okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what Logan said. Logan, who's my 21-year-old boy, said, yeah, so-and-so, I'm not going to mention the child's name, said that it's because they had sex in the butt and it was, it's not supposed to happen. So it's just like blood everywhere. And,
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Right.
Yes.
That's why we were at the Knicks, sir.
Yeah.
But that was the reason why I said, I'm going to go watch the Knicks and change it.
But because of that, I had to have an anal sex conversation with them. I literally had
at 11 and 9.
At 11 and 9.
See, I couldn't take it.
Because they're getting all of this information from the outside. And when I was a kid, I got all that information from outside as well. So I knew that if I let them continue thinking what they were told, then it would just spiral out of control and they would just be thoroughly misinformed. So I'm like, I have to have that conversation. But we did make it fun, and I brought it back to explaining to them what sex, love, and intimacy are actually about. Like God made us and he made sex pleasurable. He wants us to enjoy it because he wants us to procreate. He wants the products of that love to come to fruition. So when you have sex, ultimately it's supposed to be with someone that you love. It's not for everyone. So it's like, oh, so what does that look like, Mom? And like, how does it work? So then, I had to explain, and we made fun of it. We joked, and my son was like, so what was that? It's like,
he was really detailed.
Yeah, it had to be.
Right.
But they're comfortable enough to talk to Mom about it.
But they left, they were not traumatized.